Hey everybody, it's Brickwaffle again, and we are back on Empyrion Galactic Survival, and there have been a couple of updates since the last time I was able to play. This is the second video for the week. Well, actually it would be the second video for the week, except I didn't do one on Tuesday, so apologies for that. It was the Thanksgiving holiday here in the US, and I just didn't have time to do it. So hopefully we'll make up for that today. I know there have been some new things added, and I want to play around with that. I know there have been some new deco blocks, and there have been some new shapes added. So I'm going the wrong direction. Let me go back in here and see if we can get a few blocks out of our storage. Do I have them on my inventory? I don't. Let's get a few blocks out of here. I think I still have some. Just a few steel blocks. And it looks like this is still making large promethium. That's fantastic. We got plenty of that. What else do we have in here? We had some windows maybe? Yeah, there's some windows. I don't think there's any new windows. And let's go ahead and turn off this queue. We got plenty of this made for now. That's annoying. Let me just shift click all of those out, get rid of all that stuff, don't care about any of that right now. And let's get instead some deco blocks. Deco, where are those? In here, furnishings deco. Let's make 6 of those, see what's new. Lab equipment, that's new, let's make a few of those. Let's make a few consoles. I don't know if there's any new antennas or plants, but let's go ahead and make one of each of those and see, and we'll do a capacitor as well. You know what, let's just queue up a bunch of stuff. See how this goes, and we're going to see what new block options there are and how we might be able to change up the base, make it look even more interesting. So this won't take very long, but let me go ahead and do a quick cut through the magic of editing. Everything's done in an instant. Okay, just like that. So we've got our blocks to check out now, and let's make sure we've got our multi-tool. And we're going to go into the bedroom area, and actually one of the things I want to check is do they have any more patterns for walls. So let's get the texture and symbol tool and see if they've done anything with this. So we've got page 2. No, it doesn't look like we have. I'm still not super thrilled with the wallpaper in here, and that, you know, that kind of thing looks like very, I don't know, Aztec almost? Yeah, I'm not super thrilled with any of these options. I think I'm probably going to end up just going with the wood-paneled walls. And just do that all the way around here. I mean, it's not the best, but I think it looks better than the wallpaper, to be honest with you. Do that all the way around the room. Oh, it's going to be hard to get this spot behind here. There it goes. Perfect. And let's get all of that. And then we just got to get these 3 in here. There we go. So I think that looks better already. It's kind of hard to tell, but that looks nice and warm. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and get our furnishings and see what kind of new options we have. So we had a lot of this stuff before. I'm trying to see what's new. Reception table corner. That's definitely new. And that looks like it might be it in terms of what's new here. And then they have a regular reception table. But you know, reception table might be misleading. We could probably use that up in our little, I don't know what you call that, command center up here? Let's try that out. Not the round one, probably. We do need to decorate this. What about the other one, reception table? That looks like it could be pretty useful right there, because that way you get this table to look at, although it does block the view pretty good. Let's get rid of that. Maybe we can put one over here. I think that's fine. That way you can still have the table to set stuff on, but you can still see the hanger pretty well. That might be the only thing that's new in here. Can we put a chair in here as well? Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Looks like somebody's got their chair very far from the table. But I think they do have the chair with the desk, and I don't know that that's any better. Yeah, you know what? I'm not sold on how I want to use that yet. That one sits too far back from the window. Might still be better, though. Yeah, I think it is. But that's one of the options. Now, the other thing we have in here are some lab equipment. I don't even know what this stuff is. That's all totally new. Ooh. Oh, that's really cool stuff. Different boxes. Vending machines, maybe? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Let's see if we can rotate that again. Oh, that's like a lab fridge. Oh, that's really neat. So we can make a really cool hospital center now. Different scanners. Wow, look at that thing. Wow, that is really, really good. I like that a lot. Lab table. Oh, man. That's huge. Wow, look at that. Alright, we're going to put one of those in here too, just because it looks really neat. We're going to have to do something more with our medical area. Let's put our windows and blocks away for the time being. What about consoles? Have they added anything new in here? Doesn't look like there's anything new in here. We probably could use some kind of display. I don't want to mount it right on that, though. Oh, maybe up here. Like that. There we go. That's starting to look a little bit better. And can we get a holographic screen in here somewhere as well? I don't want to block up the whole window. Maybe in the back corner? I can't get it in there either, though, because of the way this is set up. Let's do that. That looks good. That looks like it's scanning ships for us. I think this is getting plenty loaded up here, so let's go ahead and go back down to this side. And this is where we want to put some of that lab equipment, I think. Do they have lab table 1? That looks interesting. Is that... Can I take that wall out? I'm going to have to do something a little different if I do that. I think I'm going to have to put that wall back in. Let's put the blocks back on our bar. And this is a good chance for us to look at the new block shapes, too. We're probably going to use a cube, but yeah, look at how many new options we have. It used to stop, like, right up here. That's awesome. Okay, so we're going to put that stuff back for now. Where can we put a lab table? We might have to move some of these things. Oh, we could do it on the... Nah, I don't want to block the O2 generator either. Lockers, that's interesting. Oop, didn't mean to do that. That's an okay spot for a locker. Maybe I wish I could put 2 of them next to each other, though. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, I like that, though. That's kind of cool looking. Operating table. That's not an operating table. That's some interesting... Wow, what do I want to do with that? Do I want to put it above this thing? Or do I want to put it over here? I don't know. I'm going to hold off on that one for now. There's a lot of cool stuff, though. I definitely want to have a console. Hold on. Got to flip that around. Which way would be facing the correct way? That's got to be facing the right way. That's cool looking. That's really cool looking. Okay, and what about a console up here now? Probably just need a holographic screen like that. Yeah, there we go. Starting to look a little bit better. Everything's starting to come together now. Do we have any new antenna or capacitor? We do not. No new antenna. And no new capacitor shapes. What about radar? Anything new here? I guess I'll take that back for a second. No. But what we can do is still go outside and... Let me just cycle off of that for a second. We can go outside and put these on. Let's turn our jetpack on. Oh, and now we gotta let it charge again. Come up here. We're gonna have to let this one charge all the way up, just so we can get up on top of that. There we go. So I think we want to put a radar dish there, and an antenna on this side. That's looking a little bit better. And a capacitor block. I don't know if I really want to put anything else on the roof, but maybe we'll throw something. Maybe we could throw it right over here by this antenna. Oop. Oh, apparently I slapped it right there. That's not what I wanted it to go. Let's just get rid of it. Doesn't belong. Okay, the other thing that I wanted to do, and I don't have a lot of this to mess with the steel blocks. Oh, I also want to check the window shapes real quick while we're here. Ooh, some interesting domed connectors and corners and things. That's kind of cool. But what I want to do now is see if I can use this to give us a little bit more detail over here, because we had a window, but some of this stuff is just kind of flat. And what I really would like is some detail in these walls. I'm trying to figure out how we would do that. Like that is just weird. I know that it fits this very specific purpose. Large corners. I almost feel like if you watched any of Minecraft stuff, it's kind of interesting to have... Oh, cylinder fence, that could work. It's kind of interesting to have detail like stairs so you can break up the texture of a wall, but I think that's going to work out pretty well. Yep, just like that. And we're going to come back and texture those in a minute. Can we get one under here? Yeah, we sure can. That's great. Okay, so that's exactly the kind of thing I'm trying to do here. This one is not going to be easy because I've got the window. What about on this side? I don't want to do it right up against the wall, I don't think. You know what, we're going to do it there, though. That looks really neat. And we've got all sorts of joints and things. This could be used for ductwork. That's kind of neat. So you could run this... Oh, I wonder if we could run that up in the hangar at the top there for venting. I wonder if that would work. See if I can get this to shut again. There it goes. Yeah, so up here, if I could find a place to run it, that could be really cool. But the way I've built this, the hangar takes up so much space, I don't think I can. We'll have to play with that in the future, though, as well. I like this thing, though, the wall corner. That's been really hard to get these to do in the past. Yeah, because you end up with a corner and then there's something else on top of it. That means you could actually use this and place things on it. That's really nice, too. So there's definitely a lot of good options now. Round intersection for the conduits. That's cool. Beams. Oh, neat. I could definitely see this being very useful in a wooden build, too. Like if you were doing like a regular beam constructed house. That's really good. I'm glad how much stuff they're adding. I'm really excited for that. Let's go ahead and throw a few beams across here just to give it a little bit of breakup, since this is another big flat surface and we want to add a little more detail. Wait, I can do that, can't I? Yeah, there we go. Doesn't have to serve any kind of real purpose. It just has to show up and look a little bit interesting. Let's do the same thing over here. Oh, and we ran out of steel. Okay, we're gonna have to make more steel to finish that up. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that, and then I'm gonna catch back up with you guys in a second, and we're gonna go off and do a couple of new things today. So I will be right back. Alrighty, so now we are in the growth area, the greenhouse, and I think you guys can probably figure out what I'm going to do from here, and now you definitely can. So we've got some crops to plant, and there are 54 spaces, and we've got too many of these things for that. So this is 9, and that's 6 of those. So we're at like, what is that? Yeah, so we're a little over right now. We could make this work, but I also have the honey plant, space orange, and berry, which is new. With this patch as well. So let's go ahead and plant down here. Let's plant these in little rows of 3. Let's do that, and that, and that. And then we're going to do these as well. That's pretty cool. So we're going to do rows of 3 of everything. I don't know that we need all of these things, like durian and tomato. Well, durian we might. Let's do durian and earthing and pumpkin. I think we only need 3 of each of these as well. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we're going to hang on to these towards the end, and let's start on the other side now. Maybe I did my math wrong. This might work out. Wheat, we definitely want more of. Tomatoes and corn, we definitely want 6 of each of these. So let's do wheat. And then tomatoes. And then corn. Kind of wish there was a way to make like fertilizer and make farming a little bit more involved. Now with these, I can't do 6 of each of these. I can do 3 of each of these as well. That's what I thought. Okay. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. There we go. So we've got some leftover seeds that we don't really need. Oops. Let's get those over there. And I think I can put those in storage. They don't expire. Now, a food processor, we can use some other things. We got a little bit of nutrient solution left in here. We need to get our water out of the processor as well. And use that to make some more filtered water. Let's see. Well, actually, let's get you back out of there. There's no point in putting you in there. We got plenty of purified water. Plenty of water jugs. You know what? Let's put half the water jugs in here. And do we have anything for crops in this one of these? I can't remember. There it is, yep. So we got some room for extra crops in here. Alien parts. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do with those yet. Water jugs. Yeah, that all looks pretty decent for now. Let's just move these saplings down here. Or sprouts, whatever they're called. And we're going to move some bullets there. Durian sprouts. Backup tools. There. Let's move the ammo up here. Just trying to organize a little bit. There we go. Alright, that's a little bit easier to find. Do we have anything in this box? We do. We have some backup fuel and ship parts. There we go. And speaking of food, let's go ahead and eat some. And then we're going to put some things in the food processor. All of that stuff. I'm not sure if we can use this in the food processor directly. We'll find out. I don't actually know that I've ever used that, but see, now you can make all these things with these new sprouts as well. That's pretty sweet. So we got to let stuff grow so we can gather it up and make some better food. We got some canned vegetables and canned food, as you can see, but we are running a little bit low. We brought a lot of that with us from the main base area, and now... Didn't I plant stuff here? I didn't plant stuff here. Did you guys see that? I thought I had planted stuff. No, so these... Oh, that's right. I filled up that side and I didn't come back over here. Huh, whoops. Okay, so I've got a little bit more room. 9 more plots. I wonder what we're going to need the most of. I'm going to leave that open for now until we figure out what recipe we want to grow. I think that we're going to want to do stuff like making, you know, pizzas and things that are highly nutritious, but I think this is going to be easy too. Raw meat and tomatoes, or this is tomatoes, space durians, and pumpkins. And I think we did not plant very many space durians and pumpkins, so let's come back and do more of that too. In fact, let's just do a row of tomatoes, space durians, and pumpkins if I can do that. That was this box. Let's see. Pumpkin, durian, and we already have 2 tomato sets. Let's go ahead and get... yeah, let's just do those. Okay. That'll be alright. And I think you can also make durian fries, so we'll plant more of those than we do of pumpkins. How's that work out? So let's do more pumpkins right here, and then just more durians at this end. There we go. Okay, so now we've totally filled up our greenhouse area. That's going to be really cool. We're going to get some more stuff that we can make some different kinds of food. Obviously the canned food, canned vegetables is going to be our go-to because it's going to be the most nutritious and the longest lasting. You can see the perish time is just really, really high on all that stuff, which is really cool. Did these things, they don't have any interactions, do they? No. How are we doing on stuff over here, guys? We good? I think we're probably, yeah. We've got way more of everything here than we'll ever really need. I think we stopped doing that already. Put this oxygen away too. I want to see that was this one. Oh, good job. Okay. Got all that in there. And now I think we want to go fly around like we usually do and see if we can attack a base of some kind. There we go. Power that up. Go to third-person camera. Please open? No? Okay. This thing is pretty fast off the line. And let's look at our map real quick. Do we have anything? You know, someday I really need to take that Titan down. Oops. Hello. Level out, please. For those who don't know, you can hit O to level out. Very helpful tool tip there. Tool tip? No, just tip. What about this stuff down here? Talon Guardian Temple. I think that's where we want to go. I think we want to go to the Talon Guardian Temple. That's going to be pretty much to our southeast. A little ways there. The reason I want to go to there is you can actually interact with some of the Talon Guardians. You can, oh, that's cool. I like watching the moonrise there. They're friendly until you start to attack them, and I think you can... I can't remember if they get aggressive when you take their stuff or not, but we're going to find out, because we're going to go over to that temple and see what we can find. If there's anything worth taking, we might. If there's nothing worth taking, we might just leave it alone. And don't feel bad if I'm looting the natives, because that's kind of the whole point of this game. They have stuff that you need. Sometimes they even have really interesting items you can't get another way. That, I think, is the drone base in the distance, so that means the temple... Yeah, there we go. Should be right over here. They're not terribly far when you've got your small vessel. It'll be a lot longer on foot, even a lot longer with a motorcycle. Talon Guardian Temple. That's pretty cool. So let's check that out. We're going to land a little bit away, and unfortunately it's going to be dark at nighttime. Magic of editing. Okay, great. So we got... Now it's daytime, we're going to be able to see what's going on. Let's pop down here, we're going to turn that off, hop out, and get back out on our feet. So these guys right here, they're not aggressive by default. Oop, little lag whenever you zoom in. They're not aggressive by default. And they won't do anything unless I mess with them. But this is kind of a cool looking place. I think you guys will agree. I like the way that they kind of put their generators, but they made it look like natural wooden huts and things. They've kind of got it all lined up here. Anything in any of these? I mean, I'll take filler and flatten charge. Does that make them aggressive? It sure doesn't. Okay, it's good. So this stuff is, they don't mind. See, they got stuff that they're willing to share. This is how they trade. They just put stuff in boxes and people come by and they get it. That would be the core, so if I wanted to take this village, I could have just made a core and I could take this over as a little waypoint. And there would never be a drone attack because the drones are all gone. The drone base is destroyed. That's raw materials. I'll take raw materials. And then this gives us a little outpost we could have. And see, they've got grow plots here too with aloe. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I don't think any more of them would spawn if we took it over. I'm pretty sure the spawners don't work. But since they are neutral NPCs, I'm kind of inclined to leave them and see what happens. Oh, there's more of these. Yeah, see, look at all this good stuff. And they clearly don't mind at all. They're like, no, it's okay. You can have our stuff. Welcome, guests. Please, help yourselves. I really do like the look of this place. It's kind of neat. Little resort house. So I think what I might do is go home, back to the base. Are you a regular raptor or a night raptor? Looks like a regular raptor. Yeah, regular raptor. Yeah, he's dead now. I kind of like these decorative plants in here too. I think, yeah, we're going to make a core. We're going to come back here, and we're going to take this thing and make it our little outpost over here. And I think they're going to get aggressive when I hit the core. I'm not sure if they will drop aggression when I leave, but that's going to be interesting if they attack me and stay aggressive. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. That looks really cool. So the temple building here, that looks really neat. I don't want to mess with it, but is there a way to get inside, or is it just an obelisk? Kind of hate to break it. Okay, well, yeah, let me go back, drop some stuff off. Oh, here's a way in. And I won't be able to open it until I switch the core or blow open the door. Alright, let me go back and get a core, and then we're going to see what happens. This might be a terrible idea. We're going to find out together. Back in just a minute. Alright, and we are back. Didn't take very long at all. Now let's go ahead and land here. We're going to hop out and see what we got. So we've got all that stuff put away. We've got our core ready to go. I think the best way to do this is to go right for the core, and then to get out of here if they start attacking me. I guess probably when they start attacking me. When I hit their base, they're definitely going to get aggressive. And I'm going to have to use this sniper because I don't have, like, the multi-tool won't work unless it's owned by us. Yeah, okay, so let's go over here. Which building was it in? It was in one of these, right? There it is. Okay, I hate to take out your staircase too, but I'm gonna. I hear them walking around out there. Now it's our base. What are they gonna do about that now? Anything? Are you guys really that chill? Okay, cool. Well, now it's our base. Neat. So let's go in here. They can't go inside now, but we can. Can we power this thing on? Wow, look at that. Yeah, we sure can. Let's put this to... Actually, let's leave it as public. I think that's fine. That is super... Wow. They have a few med bays over here. Are they not working? Oh, you know what? I'll bet there's no fuel in their fuel tanks. That's it. Haha. Now we're healing up. There we go. Look at that. That's cool. I really like that. So this is a big kind of crystal looking thing in here. I think this looks really neat. And that's interesting that they have one little spot with wallpaper. I swear that wasn't me. That's interesting. Okay, cool. This is a very over-the-top healing area. Aha, there we go. I knew they had something in here. Had to. Very rare. Survival constructor, flak turret's pretty good. Large generator, gravity generator, and gold. The gold's not super helpful, but okay. That's fine. Let's go in this way, and we're going to go out here and make sure we didn't miss anything else. Actually, you know what? Let's do this way and make sure we didn't miss anything else. Cargo box. Nope. What about this cargo box? Nope. Nothing ungrouped. Now, see, we opened more cargo boxes than that. That's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. All right. And now that means we can also break these, and we could use this to replant stuff, too, if we wanted. There we go. Look at that. That's really cool. So now we got our nice little village with these guys. I'm guessing nobody else is going to spawn here. So we can take those out. Do we get anything from it? No, we really don't, but I just don't want anything else to... I guess I'll leave a couple of them. That's fine. This looks really neat. I like this a lot. The other thing we have to do at some point is to destroy that drone base, but because we haven't been on long enough, when I leave, this planet gets unloaded, and it has to be active and online for, I think, 48 hours before that thing is going to get destroyed, and there's no core in it. But yeah, right now, this is looking pretty good. It's going to work just fine. I'm going to leave this one here and see if we get more Guardians over time. I don't think we will. Actually, let's leave the one in the center of the village and take that out. And that's going to be good. All right, cool. So we parked on this side this time, and let's go ahead and go back. That was the easiest exploration of a point of interest I have ever seen, which is fine with me. We need to have some easy ones every now and then. All right. Let's go ahead and... What do you... Oh, what? Wiggling plant thing? I don't like wiggling plant things. Oh, it was an alien thorn. Okay, I guess I could have gotten it. Look, made me nervous. Gotta blow it up. Alright, let's go ahead and head back, and I think that's going to do it for today. So we get a little bit more on the construction. We got to see some of the new options. They're really, really cool. I'm going to have to probably play around with some new vessel designs. Keep your eyes on the workshop. If you're not already watching the workshop for this game, you're missing out. There's going to be more cool stuff, I'm sure. There's some very creative people who build much cooler looking things than I do out there. And it's going to be just amazing to see what people do with all these new tools. But hopefully you liked this episode. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. If you really liked it, then make sure to subscribe. And as always, I've been Brickwaffle. Thank you for watching.